Dude, it kind of smells like poppin' bees.
Huh? What's poppin'?
What's poppin' bees? Welcome back to BeerSos.
We're not gonna get kicked out. It's not even that bright, bro. It's not that bright.
Guys, 1 year later, we're back at the airport. I think we first just start off. Okay, first off,
Let's
it's
explain
12
why we're
a.m.
at the airport.
12 a.m. But let's explain why we're at the airport. And to explain the story, we have to backtrack, or what's the word? Rewind 2 years.
2 years ago, around this time,
Yeah.
Nico and I were little creators, you know,
Mm-hmm.
not even the microest of micro influencers.
Yeah.
And we had decided that it would be good to go on a plane and make some podcast clips.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. If you scroll all the way back, we go take a plane from Abbotsford to Calgary,
Yeah.
and we made some clips on the plane.
Yeah. And then you'll see them posted on the Instagram.
Yeah. And then we were like, got some time to kill on the flight back. Before we got on the flight back, let's go eat something, play Clash Royale. That was the game at the time.
That was
Let's
the
not
thing.
act like that wasn't the game.
My deck to Clash Royale to this day is fire. I'm talking Hog Rider. I'm talking arrows. I'm talking Inferno Dragon.
You remember your deck.
Yeah.
What about Baby Dragon?
Yeah, I had Baby Dragon in my deck. Yeah.
And we would play the duos.
we would run duos, and
You guys, if you've ever played games with your friend,
yeah.
you know his shit gets hot.
Yeah, shit gets heated.
Heated.
But heated as in like we're on the same team working together
Yeah.
to take the other team down.
And then when you win, it's like,
Fucking amazing, right? And me and Derek got so caught up in Clash Royale that we ended up missing our flight back to Abbotsford.
and you know who would do that? Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, bro. That's Mamba mentality.
Okay, that's
That's Mamba mentality.
I don't know what that means, but that's Mamba
Okay,
mentality.
so think of somebody that gets wins.
Yeah.
You know them in your head?
Mm-hmm.
They would do that too.
Yeah.
Because you're so focused on winning that you miss what you have to do.
So we end up spending the entire night in the Calgary airport, and at the time, Derek was on medication, and
Oh
he
my
was going through
God.
withdrawals.
Oh my God.
And guys,
Totally forgot about that aspect.
I fucking had to lock in because this guy was low key tweaking because he didn't have his meds, and me
Yeah.
and him were like we that was like, I think that's when our teamwork really shined through. Like
Because
our
we
teamwork,
didn't fight or anything. It was just
Yeah.
like, yo,
yeah,
that just happened. Because we went to talk to the guy, and he was like,
yeah.
dude, that was your plane. And he
And it's,
points
like,
up,
literally up in
and
the
I'm
air.
like,
yeah.
we came together, rebooked the flight,
Mm-hmm.
got on the flight in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what's bullshit about that?
What was bullshit?
We weren't flying to Vancouver, so you shouldn't say the destination is Vancouver.
They did say the destination was Vancouver. The
Calling
destination was
passengers for Vancouver.
Abbotsford.
We weren't going to Vancouver.
We were going to Abbotsford.
Different shit.
Yeah.
It's like when people say like they're from Surrey but put Vancouver in their Instagram bio.
Just say
you
Surrey.
don't different
Just embrace,
shit, bro.
embrace the ratchetness.
Different fucking shit.
Yeah, yeah. So that whole night kind of marks a very big scene, big chapter in
loved it.
BeerSos' history. You loved it. At the time, I hated it.
At the time, I knew it was gonna be funny, so I always knew it would be like a good thing for me.
All I remember is I think we both knew we fucked up so badly. I remember me and you both hugged and we said, let's not fight. Let's just work together and solve this problem.
The thing is, I knew it would be solved.
Yeah, but it's
You
just
know.
like that night, like, dude, oh my God, that was like a scuffed ass.
That couldn't
night,
happen
bro.
now because I like back then my mom was home. She could take care of Mango if I was gone.
Yeah.
Don't have that privilege anymore. If that happened now,
Yeah.
I might have to call the stir up talking about, yo, man, I don't even have his phone number.
I have his phone number.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's Poppin' Bees.
What's poppin' bees?
What's Poppin' Bees? Welcome back to BeerSos. My name is Nicholas Spotify.
My name is DREKZHU, Derek Zoo.
And guys, today we're coming at you with, is this the third or fourth time we're doing this?
Third.
We're doing this
Maybe
for the
fourth.
third time.
It's the third.
BeerSos' favorites forever. we basically took this idea from this YouTube video series called Go
Goat
Talk.
Talk.
Jack Harlow and Drewski, funny ass video.
Yeah.
But Go Talk means greatest of all time, and they kind of just go like goat movie, goat vaccination spot, goat all of these.
Where'd you
different
get
things.
vaccinated?
I don't remember, but people are looking at us and now talking, and I'm scared.
Wait. People like
No,
just
people.
civilians?
No, just civilians.
No, civilians.
Yes, civilians.
civilians can hop on.
Yo,
Security.
Civilians.
Security's different.
Yeah.
Wait, are they young? You know what's
Yeah,
really
they're
good for
young,
me?
they're young. What?
That I'm looking this way because I would get overstimulated by people looking, but
Mhm.
I'm only looking this way. Totally
But I
relaxed.
feel like you get overstimulated easier than me, so
I
that's
do.
why it's okay that I can try to
this
handle it.
been
You know what I
happening
mean?
to me these days.
Yeah. But basically, for the past 3 years, me and Derek have taken the idea of Go Talk, formatted it into our own thing called BeerSos's Favorites Forever, aka BFF, where we talk about our BFF movies, BFF colors, BFF ethnicities.
BFF gaslighting line.
That clip,
Y'all know.
guys,
It was in
that's
here.
been a year since that clip. I'm also wearing the same flannel.
Oh, I should have wore the same thing.
I should have worn the same thing too. Dude, I can't believe that was a whole
That was
year
a
ago.
whole year ago that I
Huh?
gaslighted you. That's insane because that's still
time
one of our
flies,
most
bro.
successful clips, and I haven't been able to beat it since. That is my rival. Okay, so
It's your
let's do some gaslighting
Okay,
clips
guys,
today.
let's do some crazy clips. Let's get in.
I'm
with
gonna
our
turn
first
around.
BFF.
Just want to take a look.
Okay. It's chill. It's chill. I'm more concerned about over there. Oh shit. Okay, let's just get into this, bro. Dude.
Anyways,
I'm scared, bro.
no. You
Yeah.
get the story.
Yeah.
We're going to China to film my uncle's wedding,
Okay.
and we're testing all of the equipment.
Okay. Let's do it.
Because imagine we get to there, and all the equipment doesn't work. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Are you ready? I'm gonna start off with this 1st
Uh-huh.
one. Let's go one for one. Okay. Let's go first
Oh, yeah.
one.
I'll have my phone.
I'm
I
just
got my
gonna
phone.
I'm just gonna read whichever one I think is the funniest. I'm gonna go BFF favorite shitty movie.
BFF favorite shitty
Yeah.
movie.
Oh,
So
also sorry to interrupt you,
No,
but for
that's good.
context, we also try to switch up the BFF prompts every year. We don't want to do like BFF. I mean, like for the first one, we did BFF movie because like, dude, that's so easy.
Mhm.
But we're trying to like switch them up, make them a little
yeah.
bit more
What was my
creative each year.
BFF favorite movie last time?
I think it was the one with. Yeah,
What movie did I like?
King of Staten Island.
Dude, back then, the first time I had never watched King of Staten Island. But the thing is, I wasn't watching movies, so I bet my favorite movie was like Mad Max Fury Road.
I don't even remember what he said, and I tried to watch the BFF episodes that we've done previously, like before we did this shoot, and I couldn't even listen to them because they were so cringe, bro. Like I
Okay.
couldn't do it.
So,
What is your BFF
shitty movie.
favorite? What's your BFF shitty movie?
And for it to be a shitty movie, it needs to be recognized as like a joke, or people have to shit on it consistently. You know, bad rating, bad Rotten Tomato score.
Yeah.
Like a Twilight. That's not mine. But if Twilight was yours, that would be a shitty movie that you like. Because
Yeah.
Twilight has a lot of different.
Twilight has a lot of different opinions, but
Yeah.
objectively, everyone can realize, hey, it's kind of bad. You know?
I think my BFF shitty movie is Disney Pixar's Elemental. It's not shitty. I don't think many people
I
think it's
like
shitty.
Elemental.
I give it like a 5. I think Elemental was so good, but
5 is kind of crazy.
I thought it was one of the best movies I've ever watched. It was
Really?
It was just a cute love
Elemental?
story. It was a cute love story of a water boy, water and fire. The girl was fire, water boy. Or maybe it was the different one. And then they fall in love, but they can't. Because water and fire, what happens when they touch? Cobblestone, bro.
That movie just hits different for you because you've only ever been in biracial relationships. You've never dated a Chinese person. You only date Latinos or white girls. But actually, no, you don't. That's not restrictive.
That's not restrictive.
Yeah.
But for the rest of my life, that's true.
Yeah.
Latina singular.
Latina.
Pray to God this doesn't get clipped later. 5 years later. Fuck no. What's yours?
Okay, I'm gonna go. I screenshotted it. My BFF shitty movie is Anyone But You.
That's not shit.
Dude,
Okay, you know what? Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney are known as like kind of. They're not bad
people-
actors. They're like A-list,
people,
but
I think people like don't should. I think it's a general consensus that the movie's kind of bad. But I really like that movie because number one, I saw it with Derek in theaters, and we snuck drinks into the theater, and also that movie made me want to love again.
right.
That movie made me want to fall in love again.
You should watch that movie again then.
it won't hit the same. No, because it's like I just want to watch it the one time. I had a great experience.
Don't
with
ruin it.
I don't want to ruin it.
Also,
Yeah.
the theater was bumping.
That theater, everyone was laughing at
Yeah.
all the shit. And then who was that guy in the? He was also in Lil Dicky's TV show.
Gata?
Gata was in it, bro.
Gata was
That
in it.
movie is so
Yeah.
good, bro.
It was Valentine's Day special as well. It was around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So like everyone was there with their partners and everything, and then the jokes aren't necessarily funny. If I watched it alone, this would be my reaction. But with everyone else so hyped,
Dying laughing.
a little bit tipsy,
We're drunk. Go.
we gotta go to movies drunk more.
I know.
We gotta go to
I
movies
know,
drunk
bro.
more.
I know.
All right, I'm going. What is your BFF TikToker?
Bro, BFFK. I have two. Can I be a bitch?
Do two. Do two.
I'm gonna be a
you
bitch.
Get,
I'm
you
sorry.
get
guys.
this one.
Okay. Okay.
You get this too.
I'm gonna go. Yo, my Silver Lake rap boy, Max for Cracks.
Yeah.
Bro is mad funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Max
I
for
like-
Cracks is mad fucking funny. Also, his 2 YouTube videos that he's posted so far are both really good. The second one I think is better than the first one.
And you like his style,
Yeah, bro has a drip.
but also so relatable.
Oh yeah, dude.
Look at you know what my favorite ones from is when he talks about like when your girlfriend also has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I like
Your
those
gr-
memes.
When your girlfriend's
Wait,
bored-
what did I just say?
I'm trying to figure out what dude, guys, by the way,
It's hard to word.
By
It's
the
really
way,
late.
it's 12:07 a.m.
I think
guys.
what
Can
I
you give it
meant
to
was
us?
when your girlfriend's best friend has a boyfriend, but I think what I
But
said was
it-
girlfriend
but
has a
I think
boyfriend.
we're talking about the same reel, right? When he tries to get along with his girlfriend's best
and
friend's
then,
boyfriend.
and then you know you can never be
Yeah.
boys.
Fire reel, bro was mad funny.
Yeah.
And then number 2, I gotta give it to my boy Poo Socks.
You like Poo Socks.
Goated jeans designer. Goated.
What's his brand name?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know. And honestly, don't give a fuck because bro's just funny by himself, and I'll never buy his jeans.
Have you seen that? So I've the Best Buy clip. You know the Best Buy clip where he's like,
Oh,
"Bro,
yeah.
I don't even got it on me."
I saw that shit. That was so. That guy knows what
You
he's
made
doing.
me look for that for 30 minutes, man.
It's like, yeah, I don't got the money, bro. Okay, your turn.
My favorite TikToker, my BFF TikToker,
Yeah.
is a guy called Higher Up Wellness.
Higher up. I've never heard of this.
So
guy in my life.
what type like I like to be motivated, you know. I'm a motivator, I want to say, but
Yeah.
the motivator needs to be motivated until like it's like a fucking
It's a motivation chain.
pyramid.
Yeah.
Pyramid. It's the motivation chain. And then there's one guy at the top that motivates everyone,
Yeah.
but like has the soul sucked out of him because nobody motivates him. That's actually sad. Wow.
But maybe somebody motivates him and we just don't know.
Maybe it's a circle,
Yeah.
not a pyramid.
Mhm.
My fault, guys. But he just does like motivational content, like wellness content, workout. I don't work out, but he has like
You
a
workout.
I exercise, but I don't.
Yeah.
When I think of workout, I think of lift. I don't lift. I do push-ups and I run.
I would still okay.
That-
Okay.
And you know what? I work out.
I think workout and exercise go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I work out.
you work out.
And he does a lot of tough love, which is something that
Oh,
works really well on me.
DZ,
So instead of saying like
tough love enjoyer.
yeah, tough love glazer. I eat tough love up, especially from somebody who does it like respectfully. He's not being rude, but he'll say like, the only reason you haven't achieved your goals is because you have excuses. The only difference between you and somebody who has achieved their goals is excuses. You can do anything you want,
Yeah.
all right, or stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or he's the person that got me into breathing strips and
Yeah.
taping my mouth when I sleep. He's got me into drinking. Well, you guys all got me into drinking water, but when I get his TikTok, guess what I do? I drink
You
more water.
guys, me motherfucker,
Well, yeah, but my girlfriend bought me the water bottle, so
Yeah,
kind of
but-
both.
bro. That's like, what?
No, but she
let's
put
not
me
even
in
get into it. Let's not even get
But,
into it.
it's like D Wade, LeBron, alley oop. Who
But
alley ooped?
who was there first putting you on water, bro? Who was there from day one putting you on
Yeah,
water,
yeah.
bro? I don't want to fucking
Yeah,
hear.
where it's like D Wade and Braun.
Who was D Wade? I'm Braun.
Okay, you could be Braun. You're
I'm
Braun. You're
Braun.
Braun. You're Braun.
I'm Braun.
You're the
motherfucker.
you're the goat.
Okay,
You're Braun.
okay.
Okay. And then, but like for example, he'll be like, drink the fucking water. Put electrolytes in it. Like he does this thing where he puts like salt in his water every morning. He
I do
drinks
that.
it.
I do
Yeah.
that.
Higher up wellness, bro.
Pink Mediterranean salt.
That's what he does, or something like that. Or he'll be like, he does a cold plunge in the morning, and he always says he hates it. And I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah.
But he teaches discipline. He's always talking about how he hates it, but the fact that he does it means that it reinforces discipline, and everything can be solved by discipline. I don't know. It's the way he approaches it is good advice for me. It's not
Yeah.
about the what he says, but it's the way he approaches it.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. I think like some people, like everyone's so different. Some people are gonna get motivated way differently.
Yeah.
Than other people. Like some people get motivated by like wanting to show everyone up, and some people get motivated by like just the love of the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the love of the game.
Yeah. Guys, I've been on my manipulation shit. Come on, I learned from the goat. I learned from Doctor.
People keep calling. People have been DMing me saying,
Yeah.
"Doctor, thank you." Can you pass his message on to Doctor? But I realized that wasn't a good relationship, and I'm gonna pass all the messages on. I want you to know that. It's just he's been hard to get
Dude,
to.
we should do an episode with him where we read fan letters. Doctor DZ.
But I should
fan
get I should start upping the costume.
yeah. Each time. Okay, I'm gonna go, bro. BFF, DZ, and Nico era in brackets or parentheses. You cannot say now.
Wow.
I have mine.
We
I
gotta
have mine. We've had a lot
start
of eras.
classifying them. So
Yeah.
let's just go. We can't say high school. That's pussy shit.
I think that's an era.
Okay, so high school,
Yeah.
and then another era was Starbucks,
Yes.
COVID era.
COVID era.
So high school, COVID, Starbucks,
yeah.
university.
Then there was I think our ex-girlfriend eras. Or with
I
our
would say
exes.
university. After university is that era with also I want to say no follower era, but still I was not even in university for sometimes
Yeah.
for a certain amount of time, and we didn't even have any following. And then there's like BeerSos popping off era.
Mm-hmm.
But I would also say this era from a year ago is different from an era from
Yeah.
like a year and a
I
half
think
ago.
the era we're in right now started like, honestly, it started in like maybe like August or like November, bro.
I want to say like September.
Yeah.
That's an era.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've classified it.
Yeah.
Starbucks era. Not because I respect who I was at the time, but because I gotta respect the work I put in. I do.
Yeah.
I really tried a lot. I put a lot of effort into increasing my social worth, my social skills, my value,
Guys, I
my
have a story.
charisma.
I have a story about DZ in this era. So
Wait,
okay. Bro.
Okay,
so
fine, go.
One time. And this was before DZ was in a relationship.
What is
He went to this party that a coworker at Starbucks invited him to, and at the party, I think DZ was a little bit drunk, so he FaceTimed me in the bathroom. He's like, "Yo, what's up, Nico? How are you, bro? Just like checking in, making sure everything's all good." I was like, "Yo, how are you doing?" And he walked outside of the bathroom, and then bro, like 3 or 4 girls came up to him and started flirting with him on FaceTime, and like, bro, like flirting, like, and I could see it over FaceTime, and they were flirting with bro, and I was like, dude, dude, there's a demon inside this guy. There was a demon, bro.
You guys, I never let this unleash ever, but you guys,
don't know. Back in the day,
back in the day,
bro was
because I'm awkward now.
no.
I'm more awkward than I was in that moment.
Yeah.
One specific moment
Dude,
was,
that one, dude, he literally had 3 or 4 girls flirting with this guy. He was gonna be in a 5-way, bro.
and that was normal for me at the time because I was trying so hard, in like a good way.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying really hard to increase my charisma,
Yeah.
and because it's always something that I believe is a very good skill. So that's my second favorite era.
Yeah.
Well, that's my BFF era, not including this one because it reminds me of like a wholesome moment.
Yeah.
For me, where I was just so into getting myself together.
I think my BeerSos favorite forever DZ and Nico era gotta be, honestly, dude, I like all of our eras. I think they're all fucking lovely. But my favorite one is a rose tinted glasses one. Is honestly when we played Apex Legends every night.
Oh man,
Dude,
that's kind of Starbucks.
yeah. You know
That's
why?
Part 1 Starbucks.
Yeah,
Right?
because it was
Man.
life was so, I think, simple.
I
It
was so content
yeah.
with so little.
We had nothing. Me and Derek, we would go work at Starbucks, go home, play Rocket League and Apex Legends, go to bed, and do the same thing, and that was life.
That was awesome.
That was life. You know?
And there was like no ego attached.
Yeah. And
For me.
I mean, looking back, if I was transported back in time to that, I would honestly hate it. But looking back, it was just like we had nothing going for us.
How was your anxiety at that time?
so bad. I think so bad.
Rose tinted as hell.
Yeah,
then.
it's so rose tinted. I mean, my anxiety is the least it's ever been now, but it's still mad high, you know. But that was just so. Life was so simple. It was ones and zeros. That's what life was. It was ones and zeros. It was fucking code, and it was just the most simplistic thing ever. It was just a pattern.
Remember that time when I told you we would game, and then I went to McDonald's with my ex at the time, and then.
Oh yeah.
What had happened? You were like, bro, where'd you go? I was the guy that didn't show up after I said, because you know some guys do this. I never did this as much, but you would like be like, yo, hop on, and whoever you asked to hop on would be like, yeah, 20 minutes, and 3 hours would go by, and they're like, I'm on, and it's like, bro.
No, you only did that one time.
I only did that one time.
Yeah, you went that. You were not.
Some people do that all the time.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Joe, if you're watching, you do that all
If
the time.
you do that, you're a fucking asshole, bro. Just say 3 hours then.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Or the yo, I'm gonna go eat. Eating does not take 3 hours.
They go
bro.
eat, and then you check their location, and they're in like fucking the mall.
Yeah,
Why are
it's
you
like,
at the mall?
I didn't. He was like, oh, I'll also just stop at Uniqlo while I'm here too. Like
What?
What are you
Respect
doing?
my time.
Okay, here you go. I'm just unchecking them as we
Yeah.
go through them.
The next BFF.
Yeah.
BFF ex-girlfriend. Wait, but we can't answer for ourselves.
Okay, we can't answer for ourselves, but you have to. Okay, no.
Yeah, 'cause
this is
that's
what we're
fucked
gonna
up.
do. This is what we're gonna do. You get to choose my
Yeah.
BFF ex-girlfriend,
Yeah.
and I get to choose your BFF ex-girlfriend.
And I asked you. So you gotta
Okay.
answer for me.
Dude.
So let's go in order, without saying names, let's do first, second, third, fourth. Well, no, 3. First, second, third.
I'm just yeah.
So first one was when I was 16. Second one when I was like 18. Third one I was
20?
20.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
And for all you guys wondering, the first one was the Yuba one. The third one was the
Yo, my fault.
it was
The
the
my fault one.
Dude, you none of my friends do this. That was the third one.
I'm gonna go second one, dude.
I knew that was going
You
to
know
be the
why?
answer.
You know why? Because honestly, like
Mad
funny.
chill.
Mad chill, mad funny. Like, bro, nonchalant as hell, low key cool as fuck.
We
mad
saw her
popular.
like 2 years ago at the park with
when we
another
were
ex, and we were recording BeerSos.
That was funny.
And she was like hello normal.
Yeah, like honestly, mad chill, cool as fuck.
Mhm.
Also, drippy. I see your talks, bro. They drip. You drippy in them. You drippy in them, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
And then also, our breakup wasn't like bad or anything.
Yeah, I
It was
remember
just, like, hella normal.
DZ told me about their breakup, bro. You know what this guy did, bro?
Oh no.
Bro, he told me about their breakup, and he was like,
Oh no. Oh no. I'm never gonna love again.
bro, he said that he wore sneakers to go break up with her so he could get out of the house fast. Because he was like, I was gonna wear my docs, but they take too long to put on.
Literally, I thought about this shit.
And
I knew that we were gonna break up, so I literally wore sneakers so I can put my feet in fast.
And he told me during their breakup, they were holding hands the whole time, and they were like, basically,
What?
DZ painted a picture of what the breakup was, and I'm gonna describe
Is
it.
it
to you.
cringe?
Yes, I'm gonna describe exactly how this breakup went. Okay,
I was like 18.
so DZ they were on her bed, and they were both on their knees holding hands, like, and they
What
were
are
both
you
holding each
talking
other
about?
hands. And then-
Dude,
after we're done, he's gonna be like, "Why'd you say that, Nico?"
it was my bed, bro.
No, it was yours. It was hers.
No,
You
we broke up at
you
my
broke
house.
I thought you broke up in her house.
Nah, we
Why
broke
then?
up
Why'd
at
you wear
my
sneakers?
house. Nah, because what happened? I drove to her house thinking we would do it at her house, but then she got in my car and was like, "No, let's go back to your house." And then you know what she did, which I could respect.
Yeah.
I could respect it.
Yeah.
She brought a jacket because she knew she was walking home.
Bro, honestly, like, I like put respect on this MS.
I
thing.
can
Like,
re-
she,
yeah.
honestly, BFF,
BFF ex,
DZ's
yeah.
ex. Yeah. Okay, your turn, bro.
Okay, so what are we working with here?
We're working with. I think we are working with
One, your
One.
first girlfriend.
first girlfriend.
Two,
Two,
the cheater.
cheater. Three,
Three.
I think. Dude, oh my God.
Coke.
I think, but are there ones in between that?
Girlfriend.
Oh,
In
girlfriend.
order to be an ex-girlfriend, you have to be.
Well, the thing is
Officially dating.
the
But you're not
Coke
giving me with a
addict
lot.
The Coke addict wasn't my girlfriend,
Uh,
but I was gonna ask her to be my girlfriend in like the week after that. But then obviously she.
so you're not giving me a lot to work with here.
Well, I'm giving you 3. Let's just count her. Let's just say her.
Okay, let's give me one more. Who's someone you got close with?
I'm trying
Well,
to
I
think
would
high
have to
school.
meet them.
Honestly, I'm gonna add this in just because
Yeah,
I'm
just
adding this in
give me
for the
some
context.
more options here.
I'll be better. I'm gonna have to go.
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going your first girlfriend, bro. Underrated pick.
Yeah.
Well, is it underrated?
My neighbor,
Maybe.
right?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
neighbor. So the thing is, to take away all the reasons why you guys broke up, I'm trying to be objective.
Mhm.
So I didn't even take into account that your second girlfriend was like in a relationship as well
Yeah.
with someone else. I took it out of the account.
Mhm.
But when I did hang out with her, what I can respect and what I can disrespect is she gave me her whole bowl of Kokoro Matsusoba, my favorite restaurant, and I loved it.
Wait, what? Wait, this
We
was
went to
cheater. This was the cheater.
Yeah, we went to
Yeah.
Kokoro,
Yeah.
and she didn't eat any of her bowl,
Yeah.
and then I ate it.
Yeah.
Great,
Mm-hmm.
but also, come on,
What?
you don't even like DZ's favorite restaurant,
No, dude.
and that's why I prefer the other one. Because she was, I don't know, I don't really have much great things to say. Because like you were glazing the one you chose,
Yeah.
but this is like it's been a while. So here's some compliments. Here's some compliments if you're
Let's
watching.
give you some compliments.
You know, I think your music taste is underrated.
Yeah.
I think it's actually underrated.
Actually.
I think you have a good support group. I think when we saw them at the park that one time.
Wait, when?
I don't know. One time we went to see them at the park for like a little bit after we bought shoes.
Oh, wait, were you there?
I was there,
Yo,
bro.
sorry, bro. I did not mean to do that to you.
All your friends, even when I see them, or you see them, hella
Yeah.
nice.
Dude,
It's
yeah.
just chill.
Her best
gotta
friend's
respect it.
sister works at the cafe I go to all the time,
And
and she's so nice.
it's normal.
So, yeah.
And I used to go to a salon where one of her friends worked, hella normal,
Mhm.
and I gotta respect it. So that's why she's my choice.
Yeah, no, okay, honestly, I agree with you on all those takes. Also, to glaze her a little bit, I feel like I think I needed to experience that. I
Yeah.
needed to
Right?
experience that with her to become a better person. I
Yeah,
think,
that's why. Like,
you know?
I don't regret anything, and I don't think you do either.
I wish if I could I mean, it's hindsight. Hindsight is the biggest bitch.
Yeah, but dude,
Obviously, I
butterfly
wish
effect. You redo it, boom. We're fucking. There's sausages on my fingers, bro.
everything everywhere all at once. Okay. Yo, what is your BFF red flag you have?
Red flag that I have my
Yeah.
BFF, dude.
Or should we do I tell you your biggest red flag and you tell me my biggest red flag?
Your favorite of mine?
Yeah. Should we do that? Is that more fun?
Okay, that's more fun.
Okay. But no, I asked
Right.
you the
So
question.
my favorite red flag of yours is this benefits me, so this is why it's my favorite.
Yeah.
That you're willing to put like BeerSos and work over anything. You're willing to put that shit over anything, bro. And
Yeah.
I fuck with that. The thing is, if I was your girlfriend, I wouldn't fuck with that. But that's why it's my favorite.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo,
I mean, it's a toxic trait of mine. Yeah, I will always put my career. I mean, like there's
Not
there's
always.
but the thing is
Like if you're getting married and we're about to film an improv episode, it's not that serious.
it's not that big of a
you know,
deal,
but
you know. But like if my 1 year anniversary is happening, but then fucking Max for Cracks DMs us, yo, looking to collab, I'm skipping out on the dinner. I'm sorry.
oh, wow.
I know. And
But
and
he's
no,
not even that
But
big.
I'm not saying like that's a good thing. Like I know it's
Yeah.
not good, but I'm going to do
And in
it.
this situation, it benefits me
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be in the back line saying, "Bro, we have to do it, bro."
I think it's gotta be your dad killing himself, bro.
Content, baby.
Honestly, because once again, you tailored it to content. I'm gonna do the same thing. Genuinely makes your life so interesting, bro. Honestly, shout out to bro.
Right?
Shout out to bro.
Like, thank you for not doing it in like a normal way.
Thank you for jumping off a building.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Low key, he jumped off a building.
Takes guts.
Dude, bro
Takes
was
guts.
bro was not afraid of heights.
Right? I couldn't do it.
But also, what if it didn't work?
No, you make sure it works. He was a smart guy. He went to Oxford.
Yeah, he was.
He made Oxford theory.
He was teaching PE girls. He taught girls PE at Oxford.
bro. So he probably. I mean, dude, the buildings in China are like tall, bro. If you can survive a 30-story fall, you might as well just live. You fucking Iron Man. You fucking Superman.
Yeah, honestly, you might as
Clark
well.
Kent shit.
You
bro.
might as well.
You might as well just
Yeah,
live.
that's gotta be. That's gotta be.
Somebody
the best
tried to
flight.
catch him. I don't know why.
Somebody tried to catch him.
Yeah,
Are you making that up?
I'm dead ass. Because here's how I know.
Are you
So,
serious?
like a week after, I was in my mom's car and she was with
Mhm.
like a friend, lawyer,
Yeah.
both. A lawyer friend.
Yeah.
And she was saying like, oh, apparently some legal things are happening because he fell on somebody. Yo, the timing of that, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The baggage carousel is moving.
We gotta go. We gotta
Wait.
go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait. Do we just stay? What's happening?
Bro, I think people are about to get off a plane. Bro, people are about to get off a plane.
Shit, what do we do?
People are about to...
Okay, guys, we're okay. There's only one bag coming off.
There's only, but we gotta wait for the.
Okay.
No, okay, but if I see a fucking 100 people get off,
We keep rolling.
we
We
can't
keep rolling. Fuck it. We keep rolling. Okay. Your turn? Yeah, your turn.
Dude, okay, we keep rolling.
We keep rolling.
Okay,
We
okay.
keep fucking the cameras rolling.
Okay.
Okay.
What was it?
We did Dad killing himself.
Okay, I'm hoping that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, I'm just gonna go off the list. BFF learning experience.
Bro. I'm trying to think, bro. Learning experience.
What's your BFF learning experience? It could be like a broad thing, like, oh, what I learned
Oh,
during
okay.
this, or a single moment.
You know what?
Like, don't play Clash Royale at the airport.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Because I know mine.
Dude, fuck. Can you go? Dude.
I can't go first.
Fuck. Okay, I won't be a bitch. Okay. I think. So basically, I've talked about this on the show briefly. I'm gonna talk about it again. Remember when we did the boxing video?
Yeah.
And I tested the mics. And then when the shoot came, I fucked the mics. I think from that experience, I honestly learned no matter how hard no matter how anxious I'll be about something, it won't change the outcome.
It's either gonna be fucked or not
Yeah,
fucked.
literally,
right?
the logic in my head is that it used to be was the higher the anxiety, the better the outcome because I'll be more
or
stressed
the
about
more
it.
the more you check, the better it'll be.
Yeah, like no, it's
Or-
honestly the more calm I am about something,
Yeah.
the better it'll turn out. Because the boxing video that we recorded, I was so anxious about the mics getting right. I was so anxious about the dude, I'm sorry, I'm fucking distracted.
Wait.
I was so
There's
anxious.
still a
yeah.
bag.
I was so anxious about the tech working and the technical aspect and it being good that I fucked it on the shoot because I was so anxious about it. And then I remember during the Dax Flame shoot, I remember I was at first super nervous, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let go. No matter how, if I'm super anxious, it'll just fuck with it. I need to let go
And if you're super
and let it do its thing.
And if you're super anxious on a shoot, it might be able to like project itself.
Yeah.
And you might perform even worse.
Exactly.
You know? Like it's the best to just be nonchalant.
Yeah. So honestly, that's what I learned is no matter how hard I try, like how do I phrase this? Like
No matter how hard you stress over something,
it doesn't change the outcome.
there's a line.
Yeah.
If you stress over it for like 5 minutes, like for example, oh my god, let's see, make sure I don't forget anything on my trip.
Yeah.
Totally fine. But if you're consistently doing it, then it's like the chances of it changing the outcome diminishes.
Like, dude,
It's like this.
Before my mom leaves her house, she checks to make sure the stove is off 5 times.
And it's like,
Bro, just check them once. I promise you it didn't turn on.
and like if you're a reliable human, it's never still on.
yeah.
Every time I think I didn't lock my door, I've always
It's
locked
always
my door.
locked. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Got a life lesson, everybody. Oh my god. Who's gonna get the second bag?
I don't know.
My BFF favorite learning experience has got to be, guess it. I think you know.
Being a bad boyfriend? My bad.
Well, yeah, that's it's part of the sandwich.
Okay.
So you got the bread. But
Wait.
overall,
Yeah.
I would say it's prolonging my previous relationship.
Oh, dude.
Big lesson. Canon event.
Yeah.
Don't regret it at all.
Yeah.
You know, had to get that out.
But how?
Had to get it out of
dude,
my system.
Dude, Derek's ex, they did for a year and a half. This guy texted me 4 months in, bro, I need to break up with her. Bro lasted like
So I don't-
13 more months after that.
So I don't want to hear, DZ, you're a bitch. DZ, you're not resilient. What is that? That's strength.
Yeah.
That's strength.
I mean, dude, I didn't like my first girlfriend 6 months in. I wanted to break
Yeah.
up with her for 6 months. I ended up just resenting her so much because I just was being a pussy by not breaking up with her.
yeah.
You know?
And it's your fault. Like, it was my fault.
Yeah.
My resentment towards her was purely my fault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And even the way I think of it now, I can never think of that relationship positively anymore. And it's purely like just because I bitched out. And the fact that I bitched out so hard, the fact that I couldn't just be objective, even though I'm Mr. Rational, I
Yeah.
couldn't be rational. And that's what makes me Mr. Rational now, is because I'm overcompensating for
Yeah.
that. Because it's honestly embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
That you could do it.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, I feel like everyone does that though. Like at least.
Well,
once
I
in
know
their
it's
life.
canon, but that's my BFF learning experience
Yeah.
because, like, it's just like, why would I'm never going to put myself in a position where I just resent someone like that. Even friends, you know, it's just be authentic.
Yeah.
Also, it's fake as fuck to stay. I was being so fake.
I want to ask you what your BFF app that isn't social media. What is your BFF app that isn't a social media? Because if we did app that's just like app, I would have just said Instagram or TikTok, but I feel like that's too easy.
Yeah. No YouTube either.
No YouTube.
Nothing you can stream anything on. My BFF app that isn't social media. Damn, I can't say Reddit, huh? It's some media. No media at all.
Oh, no media? Okay.
No media. Weather app. My BFF app is the weather app.
That's a good
Here's
one.
the thing. If living in Vancouver, people are always saying the weather app is so unreliable. It's Vancouver. The weather, it just changes sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But it'll tell you when it's supposed to rain 90% of the time. It tells you the UV, so if you should be wearing sunscreen, or if you should be anal about sunscreen.
Shit hasn't turned off, bro.
Is it loud? Sorry, y'all.
Sorry if it's loud, guys.
It's like
I mean, we're in an airport.
yeah. Like, it tells you the UV, so if you should be anal about the sunscreen that day, like, reapply every 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because realistically, reapplying every 2 hours is a hassle. But it'll be like UV, very strong, then you know. You know,
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
keep the complexion and you got to keep your tattoos safe. And then also, the feels like, if it's 17 degrees but feels like 20.
Oh, the feels
I'm
like is
dressing for
crazy.
20. Like,
Yeah.
you know how they get the feels like? They have a guy on payroll. He steps outside and he's like,
But it feels like
20.
this.
And
Yeah.
that's goaded. And I like that.
That's good, actually.
And that's why I'm always dressed for the weather, and that's why I always have an umbrella when I need an umbrella.
Dude, can I say Pinterest or is that a social
That's
media?
a media, bro.
Bruh.
No medias.
Bruh.
Like some shit that comes with the Apple phone, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna go. Shit that
You
comes
fuck with the Notes app, don't you?
But dude, I might go transit app, bro.
You like the transit app? I
Yes.
thought it's unreliable. You
If you're
always talk
fucking-
about it's unreliable.
No, the transit is unreliable.
oh, the app.
transit app
Yeah.
is fine. Transit itself
That's
is
true.
unreliable.
It's not the app's fault.
I like the transit app, bro. I mean, Vancouver, very good transit system.
Yeah.
SkyTrains, buses. You can honestly go anywhere you want with the transit.
And how would you know what bus to take if you don't have the transit app?
Yeah,
But
and the transit app literally does the route for you, tells you the exact time you have to leave at. Honestly, it makes my life better.
but
Yeah.
you can only see like a couple routes before they make you pay, though.
I'm gonna go Google Maps then. Google Maps.
Google Maps is better, but the UI is worse.
Google Maps just in general. I even think for driving, Google Maps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the UI for the buses is bad. It's not as easy to follow.
Yeah,
The transit
yeah.
app looks better, but they have this dumbass Transit Royale thing subscription.
Transit, dude, they ruined it with that. They
I'm
actually
also,
ruined it with
I
that.
want to do it. I want to do a couple more picks.
Okay.
Underrated pick. Wallet app. Dude, Apple Pay to add your
my
adding
God,
your
that's
card to the
good.
wallet app.
That's
oh
so
my God.
good.
I barely use my card these days. I just use
Bro.
Apple Pay.
I'm gonna have to go,
Yeah, do top three.
bro.
Draft.
Chat GPT, is that a meet?
Oh
social
my
media?
God, ChatGPT, the
Yeah.
app, dude.
Yeah,
I use ChatGPT for anything.
dude. I use ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT what I should to ask if I should eat like something over something. I was literally deciding if I wanted to eat ramen or pasta, and I couldn't figure it out. So I said, "Yo, ChatGPT," and I don't type it. I talk to the guy.
You talk to the guy,
I
so it
talk to
feels
the
like
AI.
authentic.
I talk to the AI. Yeah.
I use ChatGPT. I'll literally see like the expiry date for something be like May, right? And it's April right now, and I'll be like, the expiry date is May. Can I still eat it, chat? It's like obvious, but I still want the chat's reassurance. Also, ChatGPT reassurance, amazing.
Bro, I cooked a
Amazing.
turkey burger the other day, and I cut it open, and I didn't know if it was like perfectly cooked or not. So I took a photo of it, and then asked Chat, and they told me it was fine. ChatGPT,
Chat,
makes me so makes my life easier.
chat.
but
You
too
wrote
easy.
half these prompts, and I can
Yeah.
respect you.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
You know what app I love?
Yeah.
Airalo.
The fuck is that?
It's you can buy eSIMs for data in other countries. So if you go to America, like if you use like the one that comes with your plan, it's $10 a day.
Yeah.
But that adds up if you go a long time. So if you go for 10 days, it's $100.
That's a lot.
Whereas
That's a lot.
Airalo, you can buy gigs of data,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like for 10 gigs, it's probably like $40. Everybody
pretty
get
good.
on, and I found that because my mom.
I'm gonna go with my final one, Strava. Go to running
What's-
app.
Oh,
App for running, bro. I've been running, guys.
Yeah, and then it just tracks where you go. If you're not tracking it, you didn't do it.
Guys, if you do something and you don't log it on your phone, did it actually happen?
If you watch a movie and you didn't log it, you didn't watch it, bro.
if you don't log it on Letterboxd, like you did not watch it, bro. That's
Then I want to give one to All Trails. It's like a hiking thing. Just saying, it tells you where all the routes are
it
and there's
shows
reviews
you
and shit.
which hike is most likely to make your girlfriend cry.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll cut that out. Sorry, bro.
Well, dude, if you can't do a moderate hike, don't choose one, bruh. Also, moderate is like, dude, lock in. Able-bodied boy.
Okay, is it my turn? Okay. BFF way to kill yourself.
BFF way to kill myself. So, this is going to be a clip, so we got to start saying it on a live.
Bet.
All right. Say it again. But let's say favorite.
Okay. Yo, what do you think is what's your favorite way to kill yourself?
You ask it like I do this. You know the way I'd go?
Yeah.
I don't want anything that I can't back out of. So the thing is, my dad jumped off a building.
Yeah.
But I know that's my father, so I know him a little bit. I know he regretted it as soon as he leaves. So what if, like, you know, I knew he was thinking, damn, fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I would never put myself in that position. I want to be able to back out, you know? It's sort of just like a cue.
Want to
Like,
be able to back out?
I want to be able to back out.
Okay.
Well, it's my decision.
Yeah.
So when I jump, I know I'm going to be the guy that's like, oh, wait. Too late.
Yeah.
I would go carbon monoxide poisoning.
Stephen Ewan and beef.
So either 8 barbecues in my room
Yeah.
or like, you know, attach a tube to the end of like a truck muffle. The muzzle. What's the thing at the back of the truck?
Muffler?
Muffler? Is
Yeah.
it called
I
muffler?
think. I don't know.
The thing where the smoke comes out.
Yeah.
Tube it to myself. You know the start of Midsummer?
No.
How Florence Pugh's parents die?
I don't watch that dog movie, bro.
Okay, so they like, you know, so you get a tube and you get all the gas.
Yeah.
You funnel it into your mouth, and it probably tastes a little bit. You know, it probably tastes a little bit. So if I do want to back out, or I can get last minute reels in. So like, imagine I'm funneling all the gas in my like intake system, my nose, my mouth, and I'm going
The last thing.
Last
he does
reels.
Is watch his reels.
yeah, last reels,
It's sad.
and then it's like a fucking it was like a dumb creator.
Yo, he's wearing the panda dunks. Come on, man. It's 2020. You can't wear the panda dunks anymore.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to no disrespect. That's my last reel. I'm like, yeah, but if my last reel was a library show reel, I'd get that shit. That's not gonna be my last reel.
I'm gonna go. My favorite way to, honestly, gun, bro. Just gun and then shoot myself. I feel like it's quick, it's easy, it's simple.
But someone's gonna walk in on you though.
What?
Think about the people that are gonna walk in on you.
Okay, I'll make it easy for them and like put plastic everywhere so it's easy to clean.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna be at your fucking
Your attention, please. Customer information is paging.
gabagoo.
Please go to the nearest information counter or pick up a courtesy phone for a message. Thank you.
So
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Le service à la clientèle appelle Banque Anxieux. Veuillez vous rendre au comptoir du service à la clientèle le plus proche ou à un téléphone de courtoisie, car nous avons un message pour vous. Merci.
merci.
Nice.
was I saying, bro?
I was saying gun. Just
Yeah. But I'm saying if you say gun, it's gonna splatter everywhere. You say you put plastic, but your casket's gonna be closed. And
I want to be cremated or cremated.
Okay, but they're gonna need someone to identify you, and you know what it's gonna be?
You.
Probably me and your mom, bro.
That's chill.
And then I'm gonna see your guts everywhere. That's gonna be gross.
Dude, I'm gonna see you with a fucking like gas guzzler up to your fucking mouth, bro.
No, they'll attach it.
with reels constantly. It's
with
the
the
same
same-
reel. It's the same. It's just as fucked as of an image, bro. I don't want to
It's
hear.
like, so you guys don't eat ass, huh?
That's the real. I don't want to hear the same shit.
BFF, dumbest thing we've done. Or you've done.
Dude, I've lived a short life, but I've done a lot of dumb things in my life. And I don't think I've ever told this on the show before, but this has got to be genuinely one of the stupidest things I've ever done. And it's another masturbation story. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why I have so many masturbation stories. I really
Because you
don't.
masturbated a lot. Do you think you masturbated above or below average for like somebody like was 16?
Below.
Really?
Or average. Just
Well, I
average.
brought the average down, bro.
I think I masturbated the average amount for a 16-year-old. And when you first discover masturbating, you do it a lot. Like, I was
Bro.
going ham.
I wish I could go back to that first time.
Did.
The first time I smoked weed and I did it,
Yeah.
it changed my life.
Probably hit so different, bro.
Dude.
How much cum came out of your dick?
Bro, I don't remember.
Dude, I masturbated.
It was the
dude.
best thing ever. Why are you being fucking edgy?
Bro,
me?
just so much cum came out.
Wow.
Everywhere.
And it shoots like
Dude,
hard.
I would have literally created like twins, bro, with that load,
fertile
bro.
as fuck, because it's like when it's white and shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
you were saying?
Well, I was just saying I wish I could go back to time, but you were saying something.
Yeah, my dumbest story.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. My bad. So I just discovered masturbating. 15, 16-year-old dumbass kid, right? And this was like my process for like a month straight. I would go to school, go home.
Would you jerk off before school?
No. Dude, I'm not jerking off at like 8 in the morning, bro.
Why not?
Because I was average. I wasn't above average.
Yeah, some kids were doing that.
And I would go home. I would eat ramen because I didn't know how to make anything else. And then I would eat ramen, go on my phone a little bit, and then jerk off, do homework, and my mom would come home at 5:30 p.m. every day, right? And that was literally how I lived for a month. I would
But
go to
when
school,
you're
go
eating
home,
that
and jerk off.
ramen,
Yeah.
are you like psyched? Because you know what's about to happen next? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
About to slug this shit down 'cause I know what's
I was
up.
ready. And I used to masturbate in the same spot every day. I used to, and keep in mind I was 16. My mom gave me her old laptop,
No,
and I would watch
dude.
porn on it.
Dude.
On the laptop in the living room, and I would jerk off. Like, my homework would be right
Dude.
there. My homework would be like my
In a
binders would be-
shared couch.
No, not share. No, on the dining room.
That's even worse, bro. People eat there.
Yeah, I know. I know, but I'm not saying what I did was right. I'm just saying what I did was what I did. And I would open my laptop, and I would have my homework out to do after, and I would jerk off to porn on my laptop, right, in the dining room. And
This is so
this
Because
yes.
you never thought, like, what if it gets on the homework?
No, it did a couple times, surely. No, I would come on the homework that for the teachers I really didn't like. I would beat off on the essay, and I'd give it to them. And I don't know why I never realized this, but in my dining room, there's a big glass door leading outside.
Yeah, I know that.
And it's glass. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
And you know what you can see through?
Everything. You can see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one day, I'm jerking off.
Classic day, though. Nothing's wrong
Yeah,
about
nothing's
this day.
wrong. Nothing's wrong. Just another average day of me jerking off. I'm jerking off, about to do homework. I'm 15 on my laptop, right? And I'm jerking off in the dining room. And then, for some reason, I just look to my left,
Dude.
and I look out the glass door, and my neighbor is just staring me down, going like this.
But
And he's just
wait, old guy
stare-
or
yeah, older guy,
old
and
white guy?
he's just staring me down as I'm jerking off in the dining room, and I instantly put my pants up. I instantly like put my laptop down. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and he's just staring.
He's
at me.
still.
To this day,
He's still
we've
staring.
never acknowledged. To this day, he's still staring. To this day, we've never acknowledged it. It's been like 8 years. But that has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever done. Dude,
Yo.
I jerked off right next to a
Wait, but why did he-
glass window door.
And then, how do you know when he left, or did you just not look back?
I
out?
just didn't look, but I saw him and he was.
If you had to guess, how long was he there?
I don't know, but the thing is this is, keep in mind, a month in, bro.
Bro,
He could have seen me
'cause there's two
every day
options.
jerk off. He could have seen me every
No
day.
way.
'Cause I did it every day in
but
the same
you
spot.
can intuition it. Like you can out of the corner of your eye, you can see something different, and your body would know.
Maybe.
Your brain would know.
Maybe.
Here's the two theories. One, he just like since he's older, he didn't see you. He was just like having like he had a fight with his wife or something, and he's just outside like looking. Two, he went home and fucking busted a fat load after that.
Yeah.
To
So
the
you're
thought of
welcome,
your
bro.
ass,
You're
boy.
welcome, bro. Yeah. So that was the dumbest shit. That was honestly some of the dumbest shit I've
But-
ever done in my life.
You're the victim here, bro.
Yeah, but I should have known. Dude, I was
Yeah, you
asking
should
for
have
it. There was a
known.
fucking window right
like,
to my left, and I never thought.
Because this is
It never
before you
computed.
watched Shut Up and Dance, Black Mirror.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you didn't think that like you weren't sexually scared of
Dude.
getting leaked,
Even now as a grown man,
dude.
I'm so scared. Whenever I jerk off, I'm so scared that someone has like hacked my phone. Dude, after I jerk off, I check my Instagram
Yeah,
story
yep.
every time to make sure I didn't post my
Yep.
dick.
Or like text messages to
Or
see
dude,
if you
when
sent
you
it to anybody.
when you come and you're like jerking off to something on your phone, do you always like hold it like this?
you pan it up. You pan it up,
Bro,
and you make sure like so the front camera is like maybe like you can see your eyes or even like your face.
Yeah.
But as long as it doesn't catch your dick.
I always go like this, so you can't even see you can't even see my face. Yeah.
Because dude, why would you risk it, bro?
Just I don't
fucking trust any of you guys, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all, nah, I'm just.
Okay, what was the dumbest thing you ever done?
Oh my god. The dumbest thing that I've ever done that I like,
Okay.
because it's my favorite.
Oh,
It's not the dumbest thing I've ever done. It's my favorite dumbest thing
BFF,
I've ever
yeah.
done. My favorite dumbest thing I've ever done was enrolling in classes so I could do an internship and then just not showing up to the class and then forgetting to drop the classes. So then I still owe tuition to this day, and they sent the collections and my credit is in the gutter, but I don't regret it. I regret it a little bit. But at the same time, I got that 2,000 still. So guess what? Who really wins? Me.
Let's just check in 5 years.
Money retention.
Let's check in 5
Let's
years when
check
you
in-
try to buy a house.
I'm not gonna buy a house in 5 years. No
We'll
way.
see. DG did.
Okay, if I want to buy a house in 5 years,
You can
this
fuck
was my
yourself.
least favorite fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But right now, it's not biting me in the ass, and that's my favorite.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just build my credit score from the ground up again. You knock me down, guess what?
Whatever.
I'll come back up.
Yeah.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
And this could kill you.
Fuck you. What's her name? Who's my credit collections lady that calls me every day and makes new numbers? Some Bam Adebayo or something.
Fuck you, Bam Adebayo. Okay.
What is your BFF guilty pleasure?
Guys, I don't do this now, but I did do this because my mom put me on.
And it was so good that it's still your BFF.
And it wasn't my fault. Like, literally, my mom put me on. Okay.
Gooning?
Yeah, it was gooning. It was gooning. Bro, so back in the day, people get nails.
Huh?
People have nails. People's nails grow, right?
Yeah.
And people's toenails grow, right?
That happens.
Oh my god, this is nasty. Keep in mind, I haven't done this for like 2 weeks, bro. No, I haven't done this for years, okay? I haven't done this for
But
years.
it was so good that it's your BFF
Yeah.
still.
Like, I low-key, like, miss it. Like, I miss those days. I would clip my toenails, and then, like, keep in mind, just, it's hard for me to say, so I'm just gonna take my time with saying it. Like, you know, after you jerk off,
Yeah.
if
The guilt.
every guy does this after they jerk off. every guy hits a. If you don't
No.
do that, what are you doing?
Not all the time.
No, but
Every time? Not
no,
all
every
the
time.
time.
But you hit a
No.
what?
You know what I do?
What?
If I like feel that I like didn't wipe it off clean, I'll like rub my belly or whatever where I got on. And then I'll make sure, like sometimes it's water. It
Yeah.
could be from the wet wipe, but it could also be like cum. So I go like,
Wait. You clean up after you're done masturbating. You use wet wipes.
well, I'm gonna use a toilet paper, but then I also want to use a wet wipe after.
What? Dude,
What? Okay, so do you clean your ass with wet wipes?
you're actually a girlfriend, bro. You're actually a
You know what?
girlfriend.
No, and you know what a girlfriend would do? Use a
What?
towel, bro.
Bro, you use wet wipes when you're done.
Dude, okay, so do you wipe wet wipes on your bum is good, right?
I
Wet
get-
wipes on my cum is good, bro.
Dude, that's
It rhymed. That's a
I know,
bar.
that's
So don't act like it wasn't
Because if
lit.
it rhymes, it counts. Bro. If it rhymes, it's fair. But what I used to do is I would like clip my toenails, and keep in mind, I only did this because my mom said it was good.
Oh my god, bro. You're just blaming your mom.
Then I would
It's
just
you.
I would just smell them, bro.
And what did your mom say? How did your mom bring this up to you?
Because
Be your
My-
mom
my mom literally told me she did that.
when she was younger?
No.
Or now?
With it, well, she told me, and then I tried it, bro. Or
Oh.
another underrated BFF pleasure, peeing in the sink, bro.
Your mom told you that one too?
No, I did that one myself. Peeing in the sink.
And what's pleasurable about that one?
It's just the fact that you're not supposed to do it.
Ah.
Yeah, I would, because when I was a kid, I used to be afraid to go to the basement to use the bathroom if my mom was using the
Yeah.
bathroom upstairs. I used to just get an empty old cup of ramen, pee in that, and then pour
How
it
old?
down the sink.
How old?
13.
Nah, that's pretty old, bro.
Yeah.
Because when I was 9 or
Mhm.
8, one time, this is when my dad lived with me still, so I was like young.
Yeah.
But one time I was too scared to go to the bathroom. Okay, so when kids would pee their
Did you
bed,
pee in his mouth? And then you took the
yeah,
Yeah.
and then it became a thing.
It became
A
it
weekly
became,
thing.
it became Daddy sucking Derek time. What the fuck?
Yeah. So when kids would pee their bed, they would
Yeah.
do it involuntarily, right? When I would pee my bed, I would do it voluntarily because I was too scared to go to the bathroom. So I was
You
like, "Fuck it, I'm
peed
just
your
gonna
bed
piss.
on
I'm
purpose.
just gonna piss."
Yeah.
Cause, dude, here's the worst thing that can happen if I pee my bed.
Yeah.
My parents watched it. Worst thing that can happen if I go to the scary bathroom, boogeyman comes and
Yeah.
gets my butthole, bro.
Dude, one time
Fuck no.
my parents slept in separate bedrooms just before they got divorced.
Yeah.
To everyone out there, if your parents are
Yo,
sleeping in separate
and
beds, you're
let-
cooked.
I'm sorry.
You're cooked.
It's the truth.
Yeah. So they were slept in different beds, and that night I slept in my dad's bed. And he's like, "Promise me you won't pee." And I was like, "I promise I won't." Peed, but like 50% of the bladder. I woke up and I was peeing. I was like, "Oh shit!"
And then you
So
played
I
Mario.
got up and ran into the bathtub and started just peeing.
Why in the
dark.
bathtub?
I don't know. It's
Oh, because it's dark, so you might miss the toilet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know your limits.
goaded logic.
Goated logic.
Yeah.
Actually, back to the toenail thing.
Yeah.
I respect it because you know what I like to do?
No.
Oh my god, this is my guilty pleasure.
No.
Instead of clipping them,
Yeah.
I like to break them with my finger.
Oh, that's nasty.
No, it's not. It feels really good. Imagine your big toenail. It's like
No,
hard.
that's actually
it's
gross.
not fragile,
That's
right?
actually
So if I
gross.
just pick at it, I can take it
Oh,
off.
no, that's
no,
gross.
No,
That's
bro.
gross,
and then
bro.
I'll get like it'll be like a little C, a crescent, right? It'll be a crescent.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And like of my big toenail especially because it's like hard, and I'll bend it
Ew.
and I'll like bite it.
Wait,
the other-
and you do this.
The other like
Now?
week. Like if you bend it, it's
Yeah.
like you know the flexible rulers.
Yeah.
Like you bend
Wait,
it and
dude,
it goes back.
I'm
to
actually
the
gagging.
place.
That's nasty.
It goes back into place, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it does that.
Yeah.
And if you bend it, it's a new texture. And then
Mm-hmm.
if you want, you can try to put it in your mouth and like chew on it, but don't eat it. That's gross.
That's gross. That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's guilty pleasure, bro. I'm not proud of it. Actually, yes, I am. I'm fucking proud of it.
What, that's what you're proud of.
Yeah, it's guilty proud pleasure. But that's not even the one I was thinking of. That was just an addition to
That
yours.
gotta be the nastiest, dude. That's nastier
Bro,
than
you-
my shit.
Yeah, because I put it in my mouth. The difference is I put it in my mouth.
I used to bite my toenails, but I was literally like 5.
I never bit my nails. I would always I just love when you peel them off. It's
Ew.
great.
Okay.
All right, my other answer
Yeah.
I was thinking of, guilty pleasure. Dude, that might have been it. I don't
No,
even know if I have a worse
That's
one.
honestly so nasty.
Another guilty pleasure is Family Guy. That's another one.
Yeah, dude, Family Guy
is so
Family Guy is so. Family Guy was funny when I was 9.
Yeah, whatever, bro. You don't understand, bro.
Am I reading it, or did you just read it?
I think you're reading it.
What do you think is the best red flag to ignore when dating somebody? Like early, I'm talking early stages of dating.
The best red flag to ignore. This is not good advice. This is what I do. This is
Yeah.
personal. I don't want to make a kid out there get manipulated. Personally, I ignore body modifications a lot. I'm a body modification ignorer. Dude, that's gross, bro.
Yo, we have to. Guys, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. We're chilling.
I'm good with that.
Oh my god.
My favorite red flag to ignore is body modifications. TZ, why is body modifications bad? Any sort of deviancy stems from something bad happening. It just is. You think somebody with a perfect childhood deviates that much? No. Usually, the average person who has the average life follows the average norm. And I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying, why do you choose to express yourself in such deviant ways? I'm not saying you're a bad partner. I'm not saying you can be, but it's a red flag.
Yeah.
And you're still my favorite red flag to ignore. I don't want you to do it personally. But especially, body modifications, tattoos, pure red flag. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
If you can't admit it, because some people can't, look deeply into why you want these things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm an ignorer. I'm an ignorer.
I'm an ignorer too. I mean, the thing is I have it. Like, dude.
It would be
dude,
hypocritical.
I have a piercing on my face. Also, I'm not tatted up, but I have tattoos. Like, I'm acknowledge of, I'm not gonna go date a Swiftie.
Yeah.
Like,
You could.
I don't even think they'd like me. You know,
They don't ignore.
they don't ignore.
And I could respect it too.
Dude, honestly, dating a Swiftie, healthiest relationship you'll ever be in.
Dude,
bro.
guys, listen. If you are a body modification king, go date a Swiftie. You're going to get fixed.
They're gonna heal you.
They're going to heal you.
Yeah, they
It'll
really
be
will.
good.
Yeah.
Stop listening to your two hollers had a pussy, and just
Two holes at the pussy. I'd fuck up.
that's not his name. No, I'm tripping right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's mine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Favorite red flag to ignore? Just bad relationship with their family. Bad relationship with their family.
Yo.
I have a
I'm not looking.
horrific relationship with my family. Makes me a red flag. I have mommy and daddy issues. Have fun reading me a bedtime story and then fucking me with a strap on. Okay.
That's what it means. That's literally what it means.
That's literally what it means. But but also if someone I'm dating has like awful relationship with their family, so much family trauma,
Ignored. Can't see shit.
can't
Can't
see.
see
I can't
shit.
see you. I can't see you. I can't see the red flag. I can't see. I mean I see it, but I'm just like, oh, we'll put it over there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. You got
it belongs in the
redeeming
corner.
qualities here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna let the other ones redeem.
Okay.
But I also understand if people look at me and are like, it's undateable, because I get it. I get it. You know, I'm not gonna go to Gracie Abrams with you.
Sorry.
Maybe I would. Give me a chance. What am I talking about?
Guys, it's late. It's 1, bro.
What is your BFF place to beat your schlong? Where's your BFF? No, hold on.
Yeah.
What is your favorite place to wiggle your worm?
For the clip. Guys, it's for the clip. Okay, I gotta go. Dude, there's so many. I'm talking there's classic places.
The dining room table. That's your
Dining room
classic
table,
boy.
that's my classic. Also, kitchen floor.
Whoa, you're a freak. Kitchen floor with handcuffs on? You freak.
Yeah, guys, not that big of a deal, you know? Good place. Great place, actually. I like it's like the chance that you can get caught.
Airport bathroom.
Airp-
Airplane bathroom.
Have you ever?
No.
Okay. That would have been funny, though.
No, if you get an erection on an airplane, your dick actually points down.
Who told you that?
I did. Because you're so high up.
Yeah, makes sense. Honestly, dude, I don't want to be boring, but I gotta go bed, bro. Do we have to make it interesting?
No, it's your favorite.
Well, I mean, that's the
Why bed over anything else?
just because I mean that's my room. That's the privacy I've that's the privacy I've been given. That's my room. That's my spot. That's my home. That's my temple.
So let's say you're entering your temple for this activity.
Yeah.
What do you bring with you? What are your GQ essentials?
Mind and phone and
Mind and
headphones.
phone.
Yeah.
So what happens when you
I'm a
just
dr-
run
I'm
to
a
the
dr-
bathroom?
I'm a dry beater.
Well, dude, God made us to be dry beaters.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
a dry beater.
You're supposed to be a dry beater.
And people might be like, "Oh, that's fucking weird." Like, I use lotion. I'm better than you.
No, but they use lotion because there's no friction because they don't have foreskin. You have to use lotion. Imagine the feeling of just raw dogging a dry circumcised cock.
You. Yeah, I can imagine that.
Right?
It doesn't feel
Circumcision
good
hater.
inside of me.
I'm a
Doesn't-
circumcision
yeah,
hater.
It doesn't feel good inside
No.
of me, bro. Yeah.
So, my favorite has got to be the bathroom.
Dude,
I
think
have
that's
my own
weird.
bathroom, so it's still private and it's still my temple.
But where do you stand up?
Depends how I'm feeling. But I avoid the mirror. Tried it. Nope. No good. Don't want to see myself.
Yeah.
So I'm either standing or I'm sitting on the toilet.
Are you sitting on the toilet with the cover down?
Nah. I'm sitting on the seat. So there's.
But what if you fall in, bro?
Dude, I'm not gonna fall in. I'm
Wait,
an
I think-
adult.
Wait, so you pull your pants down, sit on the toilet seat, start jerking off.
Or I'm standing.
Okay.
But I'm in the bathroom because you know why?
I don't like standing.
What do I love?
Yeah?
Efficiency. I love
I
efficiency.
thought you loved fucking edging.
I love a lot of things. Okay. But as soon as I finish an edge, guess what's right there in the bathroom for
Toilet
me?
paper. Yeah, because, dude, I
Easy cleanup.
I masturbate and I come and I have to, like,
You have to run.
I have to, like, get up and, like, go,
Uh-huh.
and then go
And
in
then
the bathroom.
What if
Yeah.
a sperm falls on the ground?
And then,
Then it's just there forever. Because
and it
what?
seeps into the fucking
And it seeps
wood.
into the wood.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I didn't think about this.
And then it seeps into the wood and impregnates a cricket, bro.
And then, dude, we have a fucking cricket.
And then
mutant.
you're fucking patient zero of like a cricketoid, bro.
Okay, guys, this is final BFF.
Oh my god, my butt hurts.
What is your BFF de-stressing activity?
And it can't be jerking off.
Because that's too easy.
That's too
That's
easy.
just too simple, guys.
My BFF de-stressing activity has gotta be laying in bed with my boxers on. I sleep in boxers only, or underwear, boxers, whatever I'm feeling.
Boxers.
Boxers just feels good.
Yeah,
Boxers feels
yeah.
good. And I'll watch a sitcom that's brain dead, or I'll watch
Family Guy?
or Family Guy, or I like those YouTube videos that's like explaining all the superstars in the NBA or something like that, and
Yeah.
it'll be like LeBron, SGA, and it'll just like be a guy explaining it, and I already know all this stuff, but I like just watching him explain it. Or I like How I Met Your Mother right now again, and it's de-stressing. And the thing is with these videos, they're 20 minutes, right? So it's like, oh, I finished the video. Oh my god, it's only been 20 minutes. I get to have another video. Whereas if you watch an hour show, it's been like an hour after you finish. You're like,
And you gotta go, and you gotta go do something now.
Damn, it's been an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm still not even de-stressed because I watched Severance and I was fucking raising my cholesterol
You're raising your stress levels
or
by watching
whatever.
Severance,
When you
yeah.
raise your stress, what raises cholesterol?
I don't know.
Blood pressure?
Blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Yeah.
I have blood pressure issues actually.
Oh, damn. You should go
Every
get that checked out.
single time for the past 2 years, I've been to like Walmart or like
Yeah?
Shoppers, and like I see the machine, I always do it,
Mhm.
and it's like, but like it goes ma ma ma.
Yeah, dude, mine was so high. Mine used to be like 180 over something. Like mine used to
What
be really high.
is it still high?
I don't know. I haven't done it in a while.
Cause mine's high, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
what to do. I don't want to die early, man.
Okay. My de-stressing activity, dude. Okay, dude. I'm gonna go. Dude, you know what, bro? Shower. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
shower.
Mm.
That's a great de-stressing activity. You play music and you the hardest sometimes the reason why I'll put off a shower for like 15 minutes is because I have to cue a bunch of songs and I don't know what songs I want to listen to.
Cause like a bad song could ruin it, bro.
Yeah,
And then you gotta go like
and then you
and
have to go
reach out
grab
and it gets
yeah,
wet,
and
bro.
yeah, like a shower helps me reset. It helps me get in the fucking
Yep.
zone. A shower can never do any harm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, a worker just walked past us, and it smells really, really bad, bro.
But also, airport air, and he works here.
I would kill
I
myself.
can respect it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if you smell good in the airport, shut the fuck up.
No way.
You don't.
But that's got to be my favorite guilty pleasure. I mean, sorry, de-stressor. Fucking
what
shower. Yeah.
I would say bath, but you know what's bad about a bath?
Mm-hmm.
It's the getting. Well, if I had a bathtub next to my room, it'd be different.
Yeah.
My bathtub is like on the second floor. Getting out the bath and then like having to go downstairs is such like a turn off for me. Plus, I like to like prop my laptop up.
Yeah.
And I like to like bring all my things upstairs and like cigarettes. But then I have to like bring all the stuff back down. And usually when I'm done the bath, I want to go to bed. But knowing that I have to move everything back turns me off from a bath.
Yeah.
Even though it only takes like 2 minutes.
It's the same thing with me queuing songs.
It's
for the
queuing
shower.
songs.
It's just like fuck, man. But
Yeah.
once you get the right songs, then it's great.
Oh my god, there's
Oh shit. There's
hopefully
people
that's
coming
not
up.
a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Been another. I can't believe it's been a year
Yeah.
since we've done the last. A year. Wow. A year goes by fucking quick, bro.
Oh, they're deep planning something.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, people are coming out of the fucking
Alright,
terminal
well-
right now. Make sure to hop on the Patreon for the behind-the-scenes vlog.
I had an
of how-
embarrassing moment happen to me.
Yeah, we did have an embarrassing moment happen to us. Check out the Patreon to see it happen. Thank you guys. Oh, dude, I'm honestly, I don't know how to outro,
And
bro.
check out the second channel
Dude,
for some funny
Oh my god, dude, there's
content.
quite a bit of people
Planes-
coming.
It's deep planning. We are out.
Yeah, holy okay.
Peace.
Peace the fuck out, guys. Thank you for watching.
BeerSos.